Journal entry 65. All work and no play makes Wulopin a dull man. There has been some time since I last wrote in my journal. The thought that I chose this myself has been tormenting me almost every waking hour, and sometimes in my sleep as well. But it was my choice, and I have to deal with the consequences. I tried to sneak out to see if I could find myself a plant to make some more tea so that I could sleep. But as I ran away from the monastery in cover of the darkness, I suddenly found my feet trapped by the earth itself. And soon I found out the source, as one of the monks walked up to me with a smile on his face, asking me if I was taking a midnight stroll. Then with a flick of his hand he made the earth loosen its grip on my feet so that I was able to walk again. Needless to say, I did not try to escape, nor fight him as I was unarmed, so I followed him back to the dormitory. The Seraph are keeping an eye on things here as well, mostly guarding us against centaur raids and the occasional stray Ettins. Nothing they cannot handle themselves. Instead, the monks are keeping me busy with tedious work in their gardens. First, I refused to do any chores, as it is clearly below my status. The monks did nothing, except saying they had been informed that I was no longer to be considered as a noble. And as far as they were concerned, I was merely one of them, nothing more, nothing less. When I later that day came back to my bunk, I found my loot, this journal as well as other parts of my belongings, encased in stone. The next day, I worked in their garden. My hands are starting to shake more and more, and I wake up with a bed soaked in my own sweat. I know it would all go away if only I had a small cup of tea. But I cannot tell the monks. They would kick me out, and then I would truly be lost. So what can I do? Maybe some of their famous ale can ease my troubled body and soul. I think I will try. They owe me that much, after doing all that job in their garden. I have received letters from the chapter again. Apparently, Zaya traveled to Dredgehaunt and allowed herself to be captured, and she is now facing court-martial. Apparently, Shieldmane was chosen to be her defendant. He clearly has been making progress after I resigned. The tone in his letter is far from the timid and almost shy Char that I had under my command. He demanded me to appear at the keep as soon as possible, so that he could prepare his defense and ask me some questions. I wrote some kind of effortless reply back to him. There is no way I can excuse myself to go to the keep, not if I want to keep my word and stick to my part of the agreement. And even if I could, I am not sure if I want to. I left the Vigil behind me when I resigned, and I have not looked back. I know that Saya will not face execution, not with the chapter's history of forgiving deserters without the slightest reprimand. I even wrote that to Shieldmane, for him to use, so that was the least I could do to aid in the defense of Zaya. The chapter is doing well without me, and I am doing well enough without them. I hope.